Today we're going to look at Oklahoma City versus the Mavs and why I believe the Mavs absolutely trounced OKC. We're going to look at one player in particular, Josh Giddey, and how the Mavs chose to guard him. Let's go. So first thing we're looking at is this is right off the jump. We are watching right here. So Giddey is essentially the post player for the Mavs, is the one guarding Giddey. So that's the first thing that it's like, oh, that's slightly weird. Why is that? Okay, so as we watch this, we can see aggressive help earlier, making sure there are no easy ones. Even on the switch right here, Luka is helping off aggressively to make sure there's nothing in the paint, and a little cut, and they seem to be okay with that floater. Possession number 2. Okay, who is guarding Giddey over here? We can see again the post player, still the post player. Okay, so why isn't the post player guarding Chet? That's interesting. Okay, okay, so Josh Giddey, Kleba here is guarding Josh, and he's all the way over in the paint making sure SGA doesn't get to the rim. Okay, so they are prioritizing this shot 100% over a wide open 3 by Josh Giddey. Alright, so what are the Mavs communicating by doing this? The Mavs are essentially saying that we think that your layups at the rim, your potential layups at the rim by Chet, by SGA, by whoever, are more valuable for you than an open Josh Giddey 3 on the perimeter. We can see right here, Josh Giddey is wide open. His defender, the person who's supposed to be guarding him, is sitting in the paint making sure there is nothing easy at the rim. Okay, there are literally right here, there are 4 bodies in the paint right here. This is something you do not see in 2024 NBA. It's just something almost unheard of. So then the question is, why are they able to do this? Why not do this with every single player if you should prioritize the rim? And the reality is because Josh isn't shooting that good of a percentage from 3. Okay, so right here, Kleba is aggressively helping off, making sure Chet doesn't get a dunk at the rim. That is priority number 1. They're saying we are going to live with Josh Giddey, who is currently on the year shooting somewhere around 33% from 3, making that 3 every once in a while, and we are saying we are going to prioritize the rim. So one of the big questions I always have right here is after this player that we're sagging off of made this 3, okay, we can see substitution came in, still the big is the one guarding Giddey. After Giddey makes that 3, are they going to change their defense where now they got to respect him, or are they still going to stick to it where they're providing aggressive help? Drive happens right here, help. Okay? You see 3 bodies between him and the rim. They are prioritizing that, saying, Giddey, you can have this open 3. Instead, we're going to take away the rim. Make sure you don't get any easy shots on the inside. So then one of the big overarching questions is whether Giddey is he truly a 33% shooter? Can he improve upon that? Can he make them at a higher percentage when he's wide open like this? Like, look at this. That's ridiculous. There is nobody anywhere even near to him. And that's, a late contest, but that should be ideally the 3-pointer that you're shooting the single highest percentage of. So if he can't shoot that at like a 36% clip, then there's going to be real issues when it comes time for OKC in the playoffs, whether they can even play Josh Giddey, period. Okay, this is a clear example. Okay, so right here, SGA has a little bit of separation getting downhill. Kleba literally just camped in the paint. It's essentially like you're able to say, we're going to have 2 on SGA and just, let Josh Giddey shoot. It is 100% fair game. Doesn't even close out all the way. This is just brutal. And it's like got to communicate to the coaching staff at OKC that either Josh Giddey's got to hit that or you can't play him. Because they're just going to be able to put 2 players in the paint the entire playoffs. And that makes it really, really hard to win against good teams. Maybe impossible to win, frankly. In conclusion, I'm really curious to see how how OKC handles this in the future. How they go about trying to find ways. Russell Westbrook has obviously struggled with this kind of thing for a long time, and so there are ways around it. However, it's getting more and more difficult as the NBA continues to evolve. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.